Hi, this is Kim Bellissimo, and welcome to Heart Exchange. Today I wanted to talk to you about an aspect of Heart Exchange, which is the carbon heart print. And the carbon heart print has to do with how much are we taking from the planet as opposed to how much we give. And we can look at this even in exchange with each other. When there's exchange, there's flow. There is an ecosystem. But even with each other, how much do we give to how much do we receive? And if this is out of balance, like in nature, then we find ourselves in a world that starts to die, that starts to get imbalanced. And I want to ask you this question. Why do you think we continue to drill down for oil, that we continue to extract that oil? When you think about it, oil is just dead matter. It's dead plants, fossil fuel, it's dead. But we are so focused on death, in a sense, of getting that, extracting it out of the ground in order to use it, in order to move with it. But what it does is it poisons us. Like we contaminate our environment and ourselves. We continue to breathe this bad air without replenishing the planet enough to create more trees in order to create more oxygen. So if we have this ability to focus on clean environmental oxygen into producing clean ways of creating energy that are toward life as opposed to toward death. But it goes to even deeper matter when I look at it energetically. Because I've looked at this issue all my life. Early on, I had an experience where I literally breathed in black tar. And breathing that black tar in, it makes you feel like death. You feel overtaken, overwhelmed. And that is how I even got at the heart. Because when you're heart focused, you can clear that black tar. You can clear that energy. And even my maiden name is Carbone, which means coal. And now Bellissimo, which means the most beautiful, which is my married name. But even that name, it's like from coal to diamonds. And a lot of my work is based on how do we change that coal. Even when you look at coal in the planet, it's kind of like the pressure, all that intensity creates diamonds, creates clear energy, creates new life. And so instead of connecting into death, into the planet, I'm asking all of us to connect into this huge crystal that scientists have found in the planet, where they've determined that the light communication from the planet that moves through the planet is instant now because of this large crystal. If we can change our minds to connect into life, to connect into this crystal, into the planet, to connect to things that will bring forth life, that will generate more life, as opposed to death, as opposed to inhaling kind of that coal or inhaling that tar energy and taking it on and becoming sick as a way of transforming it. I think that most healers have had an experience where they bring an infection on, or they bring that tar energy in them as a way of clearing it so other people can live life. But now we need to live in a new way. And this new way is we need to make the choices that where we can live in a clear environment, in a clean environment, with a clean planet. So let's choose things that move toward a life. Let's connect and ground into this huge crystal, into the planet that will generate new life, as opposed to somehow our unconscious is focused on this death. So thank you for joining Powers in the Heart, and be conscious of where you're placing your attention and place it on the life that you want to create. Thank you for joining.